So, Ricky, here we are. Here we have a cardboard box of actual explosives. That is pretty cool. Perigo explosivo. Explosivo del monte de tipo E. This is from either a Latin country or Spain. I'm inclined to say it comes from a Latin country, which I would imagine they have a lot of experience in mining, you know, countries like Chile, Peru, high in the mountains. They have many mines, a lot of mining experience.
So we have talked about this before. Which are you, Spanish or Portuguese?
Spanish.
Right.
Yeah. Right, so let's go past the collapse, shall we? Yes, as you say, Richie, there's been a considerable collapse here, and it's broken right through the timber. Oof, that's sort of dangling on the iron beam right there. One push to the side and it's gone.
Do you want me to push it?
No. I know. But what avoided lips?
Yeah.
Up there, you know, it's kind of unnerving to watch it for a bit too long. Right. As long as we don't touch anything overhead, we should be okay. Yeah? That's always, when you mine explore, don't disturb anything that's over your head, rule number 1, and watch what you're treading on, rule number 2. Any of both of those things will keep you alive, basically. That's madness. But God, yes. I mean, this is a air pressure line. Oh no, this is water pressure line, is it? This is a water pressure line. Oh, now compressed air line. Oh, this has got to be a compressed air line.
Yeah.
To drive all the drill rigs and several machines that we're using on the ground here. And this big pipe, that could be the water supply. But look how it's drilled through the actual rock.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's impressive. That's rather impressive. It's fed through the actual rock, so they had to drill the rock first.
And we've come down quite a considerable amount.
Yeah.
So that's a considerable amount of side drilling, isn't it?
Yeah, very much. Right. We keep descending, so the level is not horizontal, it's on a 1 to 5 level, so every 5 meters that we progress we are descending 1. So we're getting deeper and deeper underground.
Look at that ahead.
Yeah.
Oh my giddy aunt.
That you look at it, you think straight away it's collapsed like we've seen before, but this is actually backfilled. But it's backfilled
Of course.
from areas that have been collapsed. It could be backfilled from areas that they have either mined recently, because this, I think, is quite recent. Some tunnels that they have mined out, and rather than take the spoil out, they just backfill it right here, there, and then. It would make sense, would it?
Yeah. Because when I just saw that, I didn't actually look up. I just kind of saw that on the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, it couldn't have actually fallen, could it?
So we're gonna get through this. It's quite impressive to see, though. There's it looks to be a backfill to a dead end level. I'm not sure if it's a dead end. We'll come back to this in a minute. I think I'm gonna stop filming for a bit, try to make some progress until we can actually walk. But we can get the view of this, what it looks like already on camera. Pretty impressive stuff. Everything that's over our heads is still standing.
Are we going this way?
Yeah, we're going down, yeah.
Right.
Just, yeah, just take your time. Right. So we're back on the level after walking over all this backfilled boulders.
The rumble field.
The rumble field sounds good, yeah. A lot of it. There's something special about this mine with the fact that it's all still supported and timbered.
Yeah.
It gives it a very unique look.
It does. Oh, look at them. Okay.
Oh wow, yeah.
Cute, actually.
Yeah. Some sort of, not fungus, what are they called?
Well, I think it is a fungus.
It's a family of the
growing
fungus,
on a
is
plant.
it? Yeah. It's the family of the fungus. Yeah. We're gonna get a closer look at one right here, just so everyone can see what they're like. It's just very fluffy, like cotton fibers, even kind of finer than cotton fibers. Pretty impressive to look at
Alien fungi.
close up. It's got some, it's feeding off the moisture and it's feeding off decomposing wood, as you can see here.
Richard.
Now this is where we think, okay, is there a way on, is there not? They say there's only one way to find out. You can see the sections of the actual roof that have collapsed. They are very flat.
Yeah, there's also had the machine actually milling away at that. But...
Very flat, and it goes on here.
What?
Yes, it does.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, I was hoping you weren't going to say that.
You were hoping to say no.
Because I could have just stayed down there.
No, that's it. But yeah, you can see full sections here of the roof have this scale from the top and left this marvelous flat section of calcite. You can see the layers of calcite. It's quite kind of very dark calcite there, kind of cherty almost.
Yeah.
So very high in silica, I would say. And there's one way on here, which we're going to be careful on trying to pursue, and another way there.
Well, I'm not sure if that way there goes a great deal further, but
We go the obvious way, and we hope for the best. So this is what mine exploring is sometimes all about, is calculated risks, right? Right, get your foot there, yeah? Get your hands on the rails, step on solid rock when things like this are
Tesco's bag.
hanging over you, you have your doubts, don't you, sometimes? Right?
There we have a rail line.
Oh yeah, we're on one of the older levels here, because whenever we find rail line, we know there was carts, all mine carts, rather than actually trackless carts or locomotives. Look, they had some sort of crane pulley system, hoisting system here. I've never noticed that before, but that's the good thing about coming back to places.
So it's a very small area for hoisting up. It just seems very strange. What, 5-6 meters?
Yeah. Yeah. We've had these beautiful tracks here. Rail. And some sort of ventilation door, but still standing. With the other level. So that's what I say, bring your stuff, because I don't think we're gonna come back the same way. Some beautiful tracks, definitely is gonna make a nice picture this. We're gonna go back to this way in a minute, but first we're gonna be exploring ahead of us, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll get your camera out here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. Your light is not that bright.
Because this timber is very dark, it doesn't reflect a lot of light, so unless you have a lot of light to throw,
yeah,
you're not gonna...
Yeah, well, your light, I'm not just talking about your torch, I'm just talking about your headlight.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of light in it. So we've just come through a collapse over there. I mean, it's serious collapse. I didn't have my camera out because I was scared for my life. And I was hoping that Antonio said, oh, we're just going to go back. So I didn't get my camera out. I should have known that that wasn't going to be the case. So we came through there and we've now got a junction. And we've now actually got some rails. So we're talking part of the old mine here.
Yeah,
so.
I mean old, we are talking 1970s old. But, you know, in modern mining terms, it's still very old.
Yeah, yeah. But you can tell it's old because the lid flies it down the side. Although saying that they could have. But, just look at this. So, you roll it onto here and you'd have had some kind of spinning around thing. So.
Yes, correct. So the car would come rolling from the main level onto here, and somehow there would have been a turning, a way to turn this, you know, 90 degrees towards the working face, because that was the working face where the main mineral vein was.
Yeah.
We're going to take a look at it. It has a name. My friend Steve will tell me, will remind me, because I've got a beautiful photo of this somewhere. There's the drill, part of the drill rods that they were using, and there is the working face.
So they're obviously really happy with the kind of how well this was spent, because they've never bothered to put any timber in.
I mean, and I don't think I'm going to get any closer, but from here, or might do actually, because I don't know, it seems to go down.
Is there a pit? Does it go down?
I don't think there is. No, they should. There's no reason why there should be, but you can see the rail going right over to the working face right here. The rail goes right over there. And actually Richie, there's only, they only did one hole for some reason. Only one hole, right?
Yeah.
So they definitely didn't get in the vein, because this is not.
It's not that kind of bearing rock, is it?
No, it's not mineral bearing rock. This. So did they just? Was this at the point where they just gave up mining? It must have been. Yeah, this is not massively mineral bearing, definitely not. This is not even close to the main seam of fluorspar that they were chasing.
Yeah. Because so I believe the quality of the fluorspar which came out of this mine was so good that we had to kind of almost dilute it down, if I remember right. Is that right?
Mix it with actually waste rock, basically, because the mineral processing plants wouldn't take it. Well, the account of this was from another mine, but could have been on this mine. Right, what we have here, though, and I remember this, is the evidence of an old lead minus level, and I can.
You're gonna go up there, aren't you?
I did some time ago, and I remember there was quite a lot of collapse to go through.
Yeah.
And it's a possible dig.
It's kind of funny though that
This is old.
The rails actually physically go to the actual
Face.
working face.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd have thought that they'd not need to do it right to the face until they've gone, oh, we need to go further.
This is definitely all lead mine.
Yeah.
Because can you see the vein?
Yeah.
And there's got to be many others.
Lovely
many.
bluish.
Yeah, some nice colours there.
Blue just coming out there.
There's got to be a lot of levels like this, but because everything is timbered, they are hiding behind the timbers, kind of thing. But there's got to be a lot more than this. If there is one, there was a lot more. So these little levels, lead mine levels, predate the actual mine. This mine by more than 100 years, I'm sure. You could say. I came exploring this mine about 7-8 years ago, and there was none of this. So there's been a lot of decomposition or breaking down of the limestone and coming through the timbers. Yeah, this place basically is getting worse year by year.
I'm having a battery malfunction, so I won't be a moment.
You're having what?
I'm just having a battery malfunction, so I won't be a moment.
All right. Yeah, it goes a long way. It's really nice to see. Really nice. And it goes a long way. Wow, it's beautiful. Hello. This is some of the compressed air pipes system that they had running around the mine.
You've got a lot of growth on that as bacteria, and even bacteria which have died off. So, you know, it could have been happened quite a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some growth. Depends how fast they grow, this fungus, but I reckon this last 5, 6, 7 years possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, I've been down this mine before, and most of the level was quite untouched. Look at this timber there. It's actually, it's got the bark still on.
It has.
Huh.
So you've been down this mine before, and you decided you wanted to risk your life again.
Yeah. Decided to be reckless again.
Oh wow!
Right.
We've got tape. We must
Short Saunders. I think I know. I remember what there is here.
You see, that's very inviting when you see red and white tape like that.
It's like this no-go, don't cross sort of area that you're like, yeah, I'm going through.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I think that's why people have stopped putting private
All right,
property
yes.
signs. Private property, do not go in. Oh,
I remember this. I remember this. This we call this, or I called it, the hangman chamber, for obvious reasons. There's this noose, there's this rope going over, and there's kind of a shaft that I tell you now, Ricky, I've always wanted to go down and never have done yet.
Well, maybe we should have brought some ropes with us.
Yeah. Yeah, this is always an area that I'm like, yeah, I want to do it sometime.
Hey, Antonio, but there's a rope here. Could we not just shimmy down it?
Yeah, shit. Fuck that.
Brilliant.
Yeah, you can hold me. Yeah, up and down. Yeah.
Can you just shine your light down there, man?
You can see the original ladders that were set here, and they're just broken. But what's down there?
Like,
you know, there's got to be something.
We can obviously see, you know, but is there an actual mine they'd actually been kind of digging into, or an old mine that they'd refound, or?
No, this is part of this mine system that went further down and further deep in the hill, but this is lost because the ladders that access this area, they're gone, so there's potential there. Definitely for another time. Oh dear. Right, so we've seen hangman chamber, and we're going to pursue the other levels that we left behind. Oh, we're going to go back to the that crossing where you can sort of turn back on yourself.
Right.
Right?
No, for something more I'd read, the actual, this was actually more wet mine, so that's why I thought definitely needed waders.
Some sort of emergency light there. Oh, there's fairly modern breezer block here. There's a much later edition.
Building extension.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely made an effort to control the airflow here.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the gate here obviously was controlling the airflow, but then later on they added, seems to be like there's the concrete blocks.
Does that worry you at all that they were trying to control the airflow and we're going to go into it?
Not sure what to make of it, but it was normal practice, control the airflow for ventilation purpose, I guess.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow. Now this gets
Scary.
interesting, scary, call it.
Oh, maybe not. I thought it was going to be a massive big pit.
Not really. We have to watch is this timber here,
Oh yeah.
because that definitely.
I had not realised that we were walking on.
So step on the rails.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, and then drop down the ladder. I've been here before. Look at that, scaled off the roof as well. That whole section there.
Now these are sleepers. So basically, you're thinking, hey, it's all right. A sleeper, a sleeper's so thick, it's not going to rot. I will tell you different. Last week, there was a very thick timber, and I stepped on it.
You did?
It went through immediately. It was like I was putting my leg onto polystyrene.
Yeah, and it goes to show you can't underestimate the dangers in mines. Where you're stepping on, it can be as dangerous as what's overhead, really. What does that say?
No unauthorised persons. Antonio, I authorise you to go down there.
Same.
And yeah, you authorise me. Okay. Do you
We're
want
alright.
me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. Come on.
Okay. And we're going to come up, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, because we are doing a through trip, I'm sure.
Alright, okay. I will take my my shopping bag for it.
This is an actual through trip we're doing.
Yeah. Get my shopping for it.
Because, you know, when we went down the main incline,
Yeah.
we could turn the west incline or the east incline. And we went, I think, down the east incline and we're going to come out the west incline.
Right.
Or the other way around. I don't know.
Right.
A nice little set of ladders there. Right.